We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Believe it or not, Ari's here on the stream. How long will that last? We don't know, but our fingers are crossed. Where will she go?
Do you feel better about yourself? Like, I even have a hat on.
Why did a second track suddenly start playing? I think it's probably because I had the...
Hit button.
I don't know. Because I had the desktop audio and the mic on at the same time. I'm sorry. Raph, I'm just failing you tonight. I apologize. All right.
Could you do better for Raph?
You're right, I will. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nerds of the Apocalypse. This is our game report stream. It's Stevie B and Arillis because Trex is still down and out. And we even got Ari on his ass. Like, we were like, listen, she's been giving him the what's it and the how's it and the what you're going to do about this speech. So, hopefully he's good. I don't know how much he's been live on his channel.
I think the last thing he did was like a DCUO build.
Yeah. Like, I hope he figures it out like once or twice. Yeah, I hope he gets it out. Last week Ari left, so empty chair could take over this week. Stevie B can leave, so his empty chair can take over. Pretty sure that will be better in general. Jareth, that is rude as fuck. Woo! Starting the stream off right, boys. Rude as hell. We're just rude as hell up in this bitch. Anyway, I am of course Stevie B, and this beautiful, fully blue-haired bitch is Aurelius.
Got my blooper back.
The blooper. How do I say this? Blurple. What was I saying? Blurple. But.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was saying some shit that didn't make sense. Okay, so yeah, we're doing the game report. Not too much news out of the gaming news because of the all the COVID-19 bullshit. There's just a lot of stuff not happening. Games are getting pushed back. We'll talk about that a little bit. Some games are getting canceled indefinitely. Not canceled, but pushed back indefinitely. I don't know what's happening. One thing's certain, Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow night, right? So you either play it on midnight, you get it digitally.
So are you playing it tomorrow night at midnight?
I'm probably playing it tomorrow night at midnight, but I will be playing it on Friday.
Okay. I know we touched on this.
I still have not decided if I'm getting it digitally or I'm going to go pick it up from GameStop. I'll probably just go pick it up at this point.
Well, isn't GameStop still open because they're...
Yeah, they're still open. They're still open, but I don't know how long they're going to be still open. I don't know. We'll see. That one doesn't matter to me. I want it for the collection, but I can wait to get it later. Like, when it's on discount. Because, games like that will go 6 months. You'll be able to pick it up for $20-$30.
Yeah.
But I do want to play it right away. So, I don't know. We'll see what's up. You and me both, brother. Because I'm watching y'all through my stream of your stream, Inception. Are you stream stealing us right now? Are you re-streaming us, Crystal Dancing Asian?
It's a stream inside of a stream inside of a stream.
That's good.
It's like a two-way petting zoo where you pet them and they also...
That's right.
Yes, Armin, this is the only hat I could find that had red on it.
Promoting you nerds. Well, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. We appreciate you. Look at you spending your channel. I still need to put those channel points on. Armin's gonna fucking kill me if I don't update these channel points. GW Tiger Cup betting zoo. I don't know. Listen, look, that's why Trex hasn't been on the game report. It's that bitch Carol Baskins.
Carol Baskins.
Look, I can't say what the kind of stuff that he says about her on stream because it'll kill his fucking ban, especially now. But there was, like, on that fourth episode when they started talking about the show we did and how we had, like, the blow-up doll that had Carol across the chest, or he named Carol, and the things he did to that blow-up doll on his fucking line. I was like, what? What? Who is this guy? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know.
What's his name?
oh my God, Joe Exotic.
Yes.
Oh, there's Meows.
Shred my computer chair a little bit more.
Aaron said I finished last. Yeah, I noticed that my cats have been doing mine too, and it pissed me off.
Did you all hear that thing where? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was reading Aaron's comment. I finished last night. Yeah, we're still. We just finished episode 4. We still got 2 more. So, I don't know. Pretty crazy. He's Joe fucking Exotic. That's who he is. That's right.
Did you guys see how Trump said that he was going to look into pardoning him?
Pardon? No? What?
Yes. So, okay. Apparently, a reporter had asked Trump during a press conference, like just 3 hours ago, 3 or 4 hours ago, if he would pardon Joe Exotic, and Trump was like, "I'll look into it."
I'll look into it. He doesn't need to pardon anybody. He needs to prosecute that bitch Carol Baskins. There's not a soul on the planet that thinks that she didn't kill her husband. Like, do a poll of the world, and it will be 100% Carol Baskin killed her husband. Like,
yeah.
He wants
some of them inside the oil.
He wants some tiger cubs in the White House. That's right, Howard. I don't know what's happening. So since last week, let's see. Played through Resident Evil 3. Played a lot of Resistance. One thing I learned about Resistance, okay. So, I got the game. It comes with Resistance, right? So I got it on the Xbox. But then I also got it on PC so I could play with y'all. Because Showtime got it on PC, Shane Jones, and you got it so we can all play together. So it's like, fuck, let me get a PC version. Like, the caliber of player between Xbox and PC is fucking ludicrous. When I'm playing Resistance on Xbox, it's like chickens with their head cut off. No one knows what they're doing. Everybody dies every time as survivors. When I'm playing Resistance on the PC, I've played 5 matches, haven't lost 1 yet. Because everybody knows what they're doing. Like, everyone's on my level. Yeah. They get it. They're all doing what they're supposed to do. Everyone's playing their characters correctly. It's not like Dead by Daylight. Because in Dead by Daylight, you just kind of pick your characters. You don't really do that much with them. Like, these ones have traits, and you have to play them all correctly. Otherwise, everybody dies. So, everybody's using their characters right. It's a good time. So, yeah, I've noticed a big character jump from the Xbox to the PC, which is funny. I mean, if I could have got the collector's edition on PC, I would have, but I can't because they only had it for Xbox and PlayStation. So, there you go. To be fair, the tiger killed her husband? No, we don't know that. First off, Denny. I mean, she could have killed him and then just fed the body to the, we don't know. She just smothered him in sardine. Oh, you're right. Okay, you're right. So what you're saying is only play Mastermind on Xbox. Yes, but the flip side to that is it's almost impossible to get a Mastermind match on Xbox. I don't know what the hell's going on. They need to have cross-play. I was talking to Too Lazy about this on his stream when he was streaming it. We had a big talk. We had a big talk about the... oh, God, are you good? There she goes. It's over. Goodbye. I'm just kidding.
Come here. Come here.
So, yeah, we had empty chair again. I know. So the what happened to your camera? Your camera did the focus thing.
I came back.
There you go.
Give it a second. I don't know.
I
just told him not to. Meows.
So,
there we go.
So yeah, and I played through RE3 finish. It's really good. It's getting a lot of flack for being too short, right? Everybody's like, oh, it's so short, but there's a lot of replay value, and it's just as long as RE2 was. The problem is that with RE2 you kind of had these 2 scenarios, right? But both scenarios were pretty much the same except for about a 20-minute block. They were different. Other than that, they were almost identical, and their final bosses were different between Claire and Leon. So, the replayability on another round was there. With this, they do different things to make you replay it, but there's only one main scenario that, if you're not trying to speedrun it, you can knock out in 6 to 8 hours, just depending on your playstyle and how good you are and stuff. Like, I think altogether, my playtime with cutscenes was about 8 hours, so... it is pretty short, but not short enough to me to go like, this game sucked. It's a big controversy right now in the Resident Evil world. Like, they're just like, what the fuck? So, I don't know. But I enjoyed it. I liked it. Totally worth it. But I'm also biased. So, there you
I
So
feel like
Ari,
too though, but you're the type of person that's gonna go back through and play it more than once.
I've already played through it twice. So I played through it once on stream and once off stream. Elaine's going to bed. Hold on 1 second.
Hello.
Hey there. Love you.
Hello, I
Sleep tight.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Have fun.
I will. Thank you.
Wanna dress up tonight?
No, not tonight. I'm not playing dress up. Every time she's playing Final Fantasy, I'm like glamoring. So she's like, "Look at you playing dress up." How long was the original RE3? I mean, it was probably shorter. I can play through the original RE3 right now in about 3 to 4 hours. But it's pretty much the same exact length, Denny. To be honest, is what it was. So I don't know. There you go. Now you, Ari, you've been playing a shit ton of Call of Duty.
I have been. Yeah, I've been playing just like the regular Call of Duty. I like it.
Well, it's like a bonding.
I think it's.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Sorry, no, I'm okay.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say I think it's funny because Shane and I have been playing it a lot, and the guns that he typically doesn't like are the guns that I like a lot, and the guns that I like a lot are typically the guns he doesn't ever want to use.
That's because he's a nub. I'm just kidding.
Right. Get good.
You've been having a lot of fun with Ninja Turtles too, right?
No, just kidding. Yeah, no, I have been having a lot of fun. I definitely, so the next time I stream it, I'm going to hook up a controller. I actually realized why I hadn't been hooking a controller up was because when I went to do it the other day, the cord is bad. I was just like, well, that's why. So I might just buy like a hardwired controller and just that be that. But at the same token, I don't normally play with controllers ever. So I had to do like a learning curve. But it's obviously a lot easier with a controller. From what everyone has said.
Is that what they say? No, it's good.
That's what they say. But it's a game like Ori and the Blind Forest would just piss me off. Like it purely aggravated me. And Ninja Turtle, I don't think it aggravates me as much. What's up?
I never used Chopper Gunner. I got my first Chopper Gunner.
See, look, they're living that fucking COD life right now.
Option.
Steven's making fun of you for talking about COD.
Living that COD life.
COD life. COD.
Families that COD together stay together.
Yeah.
Play some Unreal
Stevie
Tournament.
B,
What?
you can go eat it, bro.
I didn't talk shit. What did I? There was no shit talking.
Called it Resident Evil.
Oh.
I mean, you can say lies all the time, but they stay fucking lies. Like they still stay fucking lies. Like I don't.
Died with a PlayStation 1.
Listen, there's a lot of attacking happening.
Well, it's funny because like that's how Call of Duty players are, right? Like there's like 5 shit Call of Duty games in a row, and then one Call of Duty game that's good comes out, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's right, COD's the best, always has been. Fuck yeah!" This is, I mean, that's just.
He's always been a Battlefield guy.
Oh, but now he's playing. Look.
Because the last Battlefield that came out was not really.
It was pretty trash.
At all. Yeah.
It's pretty trash. So there you go.
But.
Report.
Arwen said report. Okay.
I'm sorry, Arwen, my bad. Okay. So there you go. Well, before we talk about the new games, this is the part of the stream I'm gonna give this I'm trying to find a fun word, but I can't think of any fun word. I'm gonna give this to Ari. I don't know. I'm trying to find a word to put there. But Ari and Arwen, why don't you tell the people about watching us on YouTube?
Hey, YouTube people! I'm just gonna read what Arwen just wrote.
Yeah.
You can catch this
Nah.
non-game report portion live over at YouTube.
No. See, the YouTube people watching live. Okay. See, now you got me fucked up. The YouTube people watching and come see us live at twitch.tv/NerdsTheApocalypse. Join in on the conversation.
Oh, I got confused.
Yeah, like,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie. I didn't understand what was happening.
That's fine. Like these,
Girl,
it just
yeah, I know.
goes to show that you've never watched a Game Report before. That all these people,
Periodically. Do you even stream? Nope.
all these people right here, you can join in on the conversation that we're about to talk about. So yeah, so come on, hang out with us. Twitch.tv/NerdSTAapocalypse. Before it was Tuesdays, now it's Wednesdays. I don't know what we're doing. It's 9:30 p.m. Eastern. See, that's why you need to join the Discord. That's why you need to join the Discord, and then you'll see when we go live. It's either Tuesdays or Wednesdays. Waiting most of the time. So there you go.
Hey, YouTube people, watch this confusion live over at twitch.tv/NerdSTAapocalypse.
That's right.
You can shit talk us live.
There you go. That's what it's all about, right, boys? That's what it's all about. You guys they just like to shit talk all the time. But yeah, if you're on YouTube, Discord link in the comments. All right, in the description, in the comments. It's in the description. I don't even know what the fuck I don't even know what I'm talking about now.
Water spot.
Oh my god, stop talking about my water. I don't have one tonight, though. I don't have one. I have like a small tomato soup spot somewhere because it was soup and grilled cheese night. Anyway, I think it's too low. You guys can't see.
Don't go too low.
Oh, that's right. We'll get into that soon.
Tomato soup spot.
All right. But first, we got to talk about these new releases, okay? And I got to be honest with y'all. There's not very many new releases. There's 2 new releases this week. Disaster Report 4, PC, PS4, and Switch on April 7th. And then the Final Fantasy VII Remake on April 10th. I mean, let's be honest. That's what matters, right? Like, trying to release a game this week with the amount of hype that's behind Final Fantasy VII Remake is like is putting out a movie the same time. It's like the same time as a new Star Wars movie or like Avengers Endgame or something. It's fucking stupid. Don't put out a game the same time Final Fantasy VII Remake is being launched. It's just stupid. They made 4 of those. Never even heard of the first 3. I think it's an indie-ish game. So I don't know. I'm playing and streaming it. The Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I think we all are, to be honest. I think you, me, Raph Prime, I think we're all gonna be doing it. So yeah. So that's it. That's it for the new releases. I will say this about fun. Go ahead.
Honestly, the Disaster Report would be pretty good to be streaming right now because it's survival action adventure.
That's true. I won't be. Danny said I won't be streaming it, but I'll definitely be playing it. Yeah, well, that's because I'll be streaming it, Danny. I'm just kidding. Listen, I'm gonna need y'all not to stream so I can get the viewers. Jareth, I'm sorry, bud. I love you, but I'm sorry. I want to support you. I want to support your streaming career in any way, shape possible. But nah, dog. I do anything to help your streaming career, but I won't do that. All right, so of course we've started the past few game reports off with the affection. Oh my god, I can't speak words that come out mouths talk much.
What was that other thing with the guy with the mouth?
Oh no, he's on Twitter all the time. This is Ricky. He makes these. You should follow him. He's really funny.
Now I will just for that one clip.
Yeah, no, like he's really funny. He's a great guy. He's fucking hysterical. So the effects of COVID on the gaming world. That's what we start with, right? And this is the most recent thing that happened. I think this came out like right after our the day after our game report last week. But Naughty Dog, this is a big deal because just sum it up, right? Naughty Dog is pushing back The Last of Us Part 2 indefinitely, and they don't really give a reason why, right? Because, however, even with us finishing the game, we were faced with the reality that due to logistics beyond our control, we couldn't launch Last of Us Part 2 to our satisfaction. We want to make sure everyone gets to play Last of Us Part 2 around the same time, ensuring that we're doing everything possible to preserve the best experience for everyone. This meant delaying the game until such a time where we can solve these logistics issues. So there's a couple of things, right? So number one, everybody and their mom are going to be streaming this game. Like, there's no doubt about it. So if you're in a position to where, like, you can't buy it online or something like that, or you can only get disc-based games for whatever reason, this game is going to be all over the internet and spoiled within a week. So launch comes out, especially with story-heavy games like this. It's going to launch and it's going to get spoiled. Also, let's be honest, they're not going to make as much money, right? So this goes both ways. I mean, it sucks that they had to do it, but I understand why they did it. But the question is when now is going to be the appropriate time to do it? You know,
5 years from now.
5 years from now? I don't know.
Whenever it's like dormant, nobody suspects it.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you think Naughty Dog should still release their game digitally, or do you think that they should just push it back like this?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I think right now everything should just go digital. And that's just my opinion. Like, there's a lot of movies, and I know it's a video game, so it's kind of different, but not really. But like, there's like Trolls 2, instead of being like released in theaters, it's going straight to digital because right now that's what just needs to happen. So I think that they should just go ahead and release it digitally and then worry about disc later.
Right. I mean,
That's my opinion.
Oh man, like, I agree with you because I'm in the position to buy it digitally. It wouldn't bother me. I wonder if they have like solid numbers of like how it would affect their sales like that. I don't know. I go.
Why would that's not quite like, you still have to download the stuff and everything. Like, so why would it be such a big deal?
I guess there's some people that don't like to have their credit card in the system and things like that. I guess I don't know. There's like, that's why I wonder what the percentage of that people is.
Yeah, sorry, Gam.
Michelle says, "Hello nerds, how you doing? We're doing good." Danny says it'll release with PS5 this Christmas. If they make this just a PS5 game, it's gonna have they're gonna have a big problem.
I was gonna say, I think that would tank it.
Yeah.
Like, it might. I can understand them having like an exclusive initially with that, maybe, but then after that, I mean, like, it would. I don't know. That would piss off a lot of people.
Yeah. That's what PSN cards are for. I get it, Raph. I don't know. Like, I used. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just gonna say, he means they'll just release it around the same time as the PS5, not have it as an exclusive. You see what he's saying?
Yeah, no, I get it. So I don't know. In the times that we're in, so this thought just came to my head, right? Like, in the times that we're in, like, there might even be more people that'll buy it, right? So, because
I think right now, yeah, like,
especially when those fat stimulus checks are coming.
yeah, if they come.
Yeah, I know, right? They're like, no, guys, relax. What?
Just cutting. You misunderstood.
Yeah. We weren't talking about you specifically. We were talking about Americans, some of them.
Some-ish.
I need them to put the game God of War collection on the PS4 so I can stream it. I'm almost positive that the God of War collection is on the PS4. I'm almost positive. I don't know, though. Jared said I need Spider-Man 2 in my life right now. Spider-Man was really good. I got all the DLC, but I haven't played it yet. Chris says your PS5 to start, then later for the others. Okay, yeah. Okay. So yeah, so there you go. So Naughty Dog's doing this. It sucks, but I guess it makes sense. It's definitely not to finish the game. They kind of, sort of said that in a way, right? So I don't know, but okay. This is just some small news. I thought it was cool. I always like when this happens. This next article, right? The Outerworlds is coming to launch on the Nintendo Switch on June 5th, 2020. It's a really big game. I like these big adventure games when they port them over to the Switch. I just wish that they would have them ready for the Switch when they launch for the other stuff. Like, why wasn't it ready to go, like, right away? It just sucks, man, because it's going to hurt the Switch set. I don't know. I like that Switch got Skyrim, Switch got all the Final Fantasies. Like, I don't know. I love playing it handheld. I keep trying to talk Ari into getting a Switch, but she keeps.
I want a Switch.
They're fun. You can't get one right now,
This
though.
conversation so many times.
Well, I went on.
Rude. It's just rude, really, what you just said.
I know. Well, I'm sorry. I apologize. You, not like Ari can't get one right now, but like people, because someone messaged me the other day and was like, they were like, "Hey, help me find a Switch. I can't seem to find one anywhere." And I was like, "You stupid fuck! You can buy a Switch anywhere. Just order it online." It fucking sold out everywhere. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, because everybody is like, video games?
Yeah, handhelds.
People still play these talkie things?
Is it? Danny says they're sold out like crazy. Yeah. And man, I have a buddy. Ari, he messaged me. He got so much shit because he put a Switch on Facebook Marketplace, right? And he put it up there for what was it? It was like, I think it might have been $475. But he had like the Starlink game with a couple of ships, an NBA game and another game, and an extra dock. So he put up there for $475. Man, he said he got message after message after message telling him what a piece of shit he was for selling it at such an overprice.
But you're getting a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but like people don't see
And they're
that.
like from the rip, they're already like $300.
Yeah. Man, he was just like, bro, I don't know what happened. He was messaging me about it. Because my buddy that was looking for it, I tagged him in his post. He's like, look, you got to pay a little more, but you get a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Jason and Doc's like, no, yeah, I don't know. Like, it was, and it was like a Pokemon dock, too. Like, it was like a branded dock. It wasn't just like a plain basic one. So, I don't know. But he was like, I got so much shit for this, right? So the Outerworlds, let's see, we'll just read this press release from Obsidian Entertainment. We wanted to share an exciting update that we plan on launching the Outerworlds for Nintendo Switch on June 5th, 2020. So it's still a little bit off. As we prepare for another arrival of new colonists, we have some very important information for those making the journey, specifically for you colonists who prefer your goods in physical form. The retail version of the Outerworlds comes in a physical cartridge, and it will be accompanied by a day one patch that could be up to 6 gigs. That's a big deal, because some people have small data cards for their Switches. This patch will optimize gameplay, provide additional high-res textures, and include other fixes to provide the employees of, I don't know, from the game, with the best gameplay experience. Please ensure you have planned accordingly and have available space necessary for the patch. The Outerworlds for Nintendo Switch will retail for $59.99 digitally and physically. We appreciate your dedication to the board, and remember, it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. That's a high price point for a game that's been out for as long as that game has.
Yeah.
That's a high price point. I don't know. Some people pay it though.
Don't get it?
I don't know. So, but especially since it was like free on the Xbox if you had the Game Pass. So I don't know. So I'm probably not getting that. But that's the Switch for it. Yeah, that's how it works. Whenever games get ported like that. All right. Do you want to take this next one?
The one about the itty bitty.
Yes.
Okay. So it got posted in our Discord a little bit. So Twitch has updated their nudity and attire policy. I don't know if any of you guys have gone over it or read it a little bit. It's kind of different, not really. To be honest, I was reading like the stuff that they were saying, and they were like, you can't have outline of your genitals in clothing. Your clothing has to cover you from your hip, which is here. Like, it's not like on your hip bone is. Your hip is like by your belly button. Like for some people, from your hip down to your lower buttocks, that has to be covered.
Wait, to your lower buttocks?
To your lower buttocks, you can't show butt cheeks.
Oh, that's bad.
Cover that. They do have some exceptions, like swimsuit attire is okay as long as your nipples are covered, the areola things like that. They are still allowing the new body painting streams, which one of the things is okay. So like they go across. Like IRL streams, you're not allowed to show anything like that. You know, you need to be covered. Boobies have to be covered with the exception of cleavage. You do, if you're doing like if you're not in a swimsuit, you do have to be covered, like, how do they word it? It's in the guideline. Alright, that's the buttocks part.
Heather, you can't show your butt on stream anymore.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you can't have your camera focused on a certain body part. So, like, if you're in a swimsuit and the camera's focused on your boobs or your butt, you can't have that.
Social distancing?
They'll pull the videos or pull the videos.
This is Twitch's new guidelines, Heather.
And then so I said like the outline. Oh, but you can do a full nude body paint, not full nude. You can do a body painting as long as you have like pasties on your nipples. But you can't paint a nude picture.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's under the guidelines. So they say that they currently don't have established guidelines for nudity in artwork. To me, and this is my personal opinion, you really shouldn't have any. I mean, I know some people can go like super like pornographic with their artwork and stuff like that, but I don't know if you have a mature stream. I feel, I don't know, maybe if they added age verification, that might help things in like the art department with that kind of thing. But
well, there's
if
one.
You have like a famous, like the Venus, you know, or that doesn't really show anything. Like old Greek statues, how you might see like a booby.
I believe there's a streamer that draws hentai on her stream, but like she covers. I don't know. I've never seen one.
Yeah, they do like the stars or something like strategically placed.
Well, Heather, no, I said I haven't watched one of her streams. I never said I haven't looked at hentai before. Okay.
But also, so now, and this isn't to be like too TMI, but like I don't always wear a bra. So if I'm wearing, like, if I was wearing this shirt and I wasn't wearing a bra underneath it, and I got cold, there is a chance somebody could report that, and then we could be in trouble for it because you can see the outline.
If you report it, your mom's a hoe. I'm just kidding.
She deserves the cough. Excuse me. Point is, you can't show your breast. You can't even show an outline of them.
Yeah.
Like, they have to be covered, which I think is really kind of ridiculous. Like, that's okay. You can't breastfeed either. If you're doing an IRL stream and you have to breastfeed, they are saying you can't breastfeed, which I 100% do not agree with, because that's that weird gray area, because that's federally protected, but you kind of sign up to Twitch's guidelines when you sign up to do a Twitch stream.
Where Prompt said, notice how not once it mentions man nips, only women.
Well, actually, where's the part? Yeah, I think you actually read it. Yeah, it actually says, like, this applies for females. Guys can kind of do what the fuck they want.
I don't need the image of my life, Danny. Listen, you guys don't want me to show my nips, because then you will report the stream. I don't need that.
So, I think I kind of covered everything. I kind of get it, but at the same time, I don't agree, because Twitch is not standardized in their punishment.
No, they're not. That's one of the big problems. You make Twitch a lot of money and get away with a lot of shit. It's funny because the streamer that I talked about that draws hentai, she shows up on the Twitch compilation clips a lot. They take the big streamers and do the clips. And there was one that had me rolling because she accidentally showed like a breast or something. I don't know. I can't remember what she did. But she was like, I'm sorry.
We lost him.
She was like, hold on. I gotta fix this. And she pushed a button, and over her face was she swapped. too. Oh, I can't remember the streamer's name. The woman, the streamer that flung the cat. I can't remember her name. What was her name, y'all? Oh man.
Oh no, they did change it.
No, like
okay, I misread that.
I
Sorry,
know her.
Arwen.
I know her face, and but for some reason I can't remember her
Raph.
name. Why the hell can't I remember her name? I talk about it all the time.
Amaranth?
No, not Amaranth. It's somebody else. Amaranth just likes to show her whole body. Oh my gosh, who flung the cat? Y'all, who flung the cat, man? We talk about it all the time.
Oh, I don't know her name.
No, it was not. It was that. You know, it's bitch Carol Baskins. Alinity, thank you, Rap Prime. Yes, it was Alinity. So, like, when she showed, like, the half of breast, she pushed a button, and then, bam, was a picture of Alinity over her face. She said, hold on, I don't want to get in trouble. Boop. Because she gets away with everything. She can do whatever she wants in her damn stream. I don't know.
Yeah, titty streamers typically do. But yeah, Raph actually pointed out that, so I misread it. The standard chest coverage requirements outlined above do not apply to individuals actively breastfeeding a child on stream.
Well,
so good for you. I 100% support that. Can you go, so on that page, Steven, there's, maybe it's the page before that where it goes into their guidelines.
Nudity and attire policy?
Yes.
Whew. Here we
you
are.
could click on that. So we played a game.
Uh-oh. We did? You and I?
A while ago.
What game?
Remember the one where you're like little
dicks?
worms?
I'll say
Yeah.
it. We were like, oh, that's
So-
right. We totally streamed the little dicks. Oh, did we almost get banned for that?
Anything depicting that kind of stuff, yes.
Damn, y'all don't report that. That's probably...
So scroll down.
I need to go delete that VOD.
You need to, I'm being serious. If it's still there, you need to delete it.
I'll look for it.
I don't know that it is there. Okay, so in embedded media such as video games and images, nudity and pornography are prohibited. In some situations, we make exceptions. On Twitch-owned and operated channels for content that is rated by a ratings body but otherwise pre-screened by Twitch. So they don't allow what they kind of do, especially if you're making them a lot of money. Games featuring nudity, pornography, sex, or sexual violence as a core focus or feature in gameplay modified to feature these elements are entirely prohibited.
Oh.
We
were like little wieners fighting, and then
I know.
behind our scrotum were little buttholes, and we kept sucking each other up into the buttholes.
Yep. So see, and at the last line, games rated adults only by the ESRB are not permitted in gameplay-oriented broadcast or computer unedited format on Twitch. For a complete list of games that are explicitly prohibited, please refer to our prohibited games.
Denny said best to say.
Hey.
Occurrences of in-game nudity are permitted as long as you do not make them a primary focus of your content and only spend as much time as needed in the area to make progress. That's good. So I guess that's like in the strip club scene in GTA 5 with its fucking titties everywhere.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're playing a game that's like what we played.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't think that they're gonna, especially not now. They would not allow that.
That would be a. I don't know. Would that go to like the Twitch board?
Not that it's our primary focus, like in general as a channel, but when you're playing a game for 3 hours, it's just a bunch of penises chasing each other.
It really is. Whacking each other, sucking each other in. Had this back here fixing my room.
Games like GTA 5, stuff like that. Like if it's just like a oop.
Additional restriction. Conversations about sex, nudity, and other mature topics that are intended to be educational and otherwise comply with our policies should be marked as mature content via their respective channel sex. Okay. I was about to say, can we not talk? That's all we talk about is sex, nudity, and mature topics. But we've had our channel marked mature for a long time. long time. Swim and beach concept and festivals. Swimwear is permitted as long as it completely covers the genitals, and those who present as women must also cover their nipples. Full coverage.
The ninnies.
That's right. Full coverage of buttocks is not required.
Satan's sandbag.
Okay, yeah, that's what you talked about earlier. I thought I read something. Yes, Heather.
What about pasties?
Pasties are allowed if you're doing body art.
Oh.
You can't just sit on your fucking stream playing Final Fantasy VII Remake dressed as Tifa, but with pasties on.
What if you're like Lil' Kim and like
I refuse.
Suit, and you have like a starfish pasty over one boob?
No.
No, but it's my swimsuit.
You
I
know.
mean, you're right, Raph. This channel literally is dick and sex.
Lots of it. No, Heather.
Oh.
Were you gonna get on stream with fucking pasties on your nips?
Well, I'm not now.
Were you planning on? Because
Now you'll never know.
we have a Pornhub sister site that we could work something out on.
No. Wait, would I get paid? Like, I'm up for getting paid.
I don't know.
That's not a 40 that I'm drinking. It's
It's a whole bottle of wine. No, I'm just kidding.
goddamn straight of this. Go die.
Jerry said, well, they were in my dreams of seeing the cosplayers streaming Final Fantasy VII Remake. Thanks, Twitch. No, you can still cosplay. You can dress as Tifa. I was making a joke about.
Oh, cosplay. Yes, I'm gonna cosplay as Lil' Kim.
No. It's still no. Tifa cosplay does not include. It includes cleavage, lots of it, but it doesn't include your nipples being out. Bethany says so. So basically, no more Beth tits out for charity streams. Damn. Well, no,
Yeah,
as long as your nipples aren't. You can't show up in a swimsuit on stream, but you can be in a swimsuit if you're IRLing at the beach. So that's okay. I mean, there is some bitches. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said bitches. I apologize.
You can call whatever you want.
There's the real me coming out, everybody. There are some very tasteful women that will just sit and stream in a bathing suit and just sit there and just watch the incels and the cash flow in. That's all. I don't know. Sorry, Jared said Stevie B. I'm sorry, you guys. It just came out. I apologize. Look, I'm only.
Dudes can show their nips.
No, if a dude shows up on stream with their shirt off, banned.
Nice.
Dudes can't have their shirt on here. In fact, a dude will get banned faster than like a girl could have a nip slip, and they're like, "Oh, you get a week ban." A dude's got his shirt off. Fucking delete this channel.
Right.
FBI.
What about a labia slip? Because your shorts are too short.
Well, then it depends on how many followers you have and how much money you're making for Twitch.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Yeah. So, like, Amaranth had a little slip like that, and she was banned for like a few days.
Here's my vagina.
Yeah, Danny says that. Yeah, so she had a little slip like that. But if you're not a big streamer, then no, you get banned. Banned. What's this additional? Oh yeah, we talked about the additional restrictions. Let's see. There's nothing else too crazy in here. We talked about the IRL streaming, beaches, body art, context transitions. What? Streamers are given some leeway for making transitions between contexts with different limits of acceptable attire. Oh, beach to general outdoor IRL streaming. In these situations, streamers are expected to only spend as much time wearing insufficient attire as needed to add clothing or change off-screen into clothing with appropriate coverage for the new context. That is like very specific, but I get it because people were like, "Twitch, you're too vague," and they're like, "All right, let's get very
I'm
specific."
gonna make it real clear-ish.
So, okay, so yeah, just hold on. Amaranth, little slip. You could see Hyman. Damn, guys, stop it. You guys are out of control in the chat right now. Okay.
That's still, you know it's not there.
What is I can't hear.
Danny said you could see Hyman, and Heather started laughing, and she said, "That's funny. You know that's definitely not there." Now we're definitely demonetized, especially on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube.
Are you?
Not really. Yeah, I think we went over all the big details. Here you go. Augmented reality avatars that translate real life movements into digital characters are subject to the standard as is cosplay and other costumes. For details on how policy applies to IRL, outdoors, and body art, please continue reading. Our previous policy relied on an assumed shared understanding of what is appropriate in specific context. Establishing a standard for coverage reduces the policy's reliance on an assumed single definition of definition of contextually acceptable. This new standard better translate across global context and will help improve enforcement consistency.
Did Twitch get sued by somebody?
I don't know. Something happened.
Because that's a very...
Yeah, it's something. I don't know. Something somewhere has happened. Probably. Or maybe they're just like finally...
Somebody working from home, they got some extra time. Make up some rules.
Oh, look. Ari's Googling that shit. This is a NotA investigation report. So situational exceptions. Let's talk about this. We recognize that there are situations that call for attire that is prohibited under our standard guidelines, such as swimming, body art, concerts, and festivals. So we've added exceptions to help you successfully navigate these occasions. Explanations for each of these exceptions listed below can be found within the update policy. IRL streaming. So, yeah, okay. So we kind of did talk about that earlier in the thing. Okay. And breastfeeding. Okay. Embedded media studio. What? Oh, we had a follower earlier. Why did I miss that? Madeline. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mad, for the follow. Welcome to the apocalypse. I don't know why I don't have that popping up here. Oh, it's because Trex gave the stuff to me, and he didn't have the fucking notifications set up. I'm sorry, but thank you for following. Let's look. Don't get on me. Get on Trex, okay? I'm like remember in Sanford and Son where they like swap to Grady? Like I'm Grady right now, okay? I'm sorry. There you go. FAQ. So yeah, that's it. So let's see what their goal is. Our goal is to create policies that are both comprehensive and broadly relevant to the incredibly diverse Twitch community. To ensure we look at this policy holistically and consider a diverse set of perspective, we conducted research about nudity and attire on Twitch. I wish I could be part of that research. With creators across a variant of... Babe, I was just kidding.
I don't think you want to see some of that.
You're right. Including gaming, music, bodybuilding, and fitness. We leveraged this research, global culture considerations, reports from the community, and a review of past cases to update the policy. We'll continue to listen to and learn from feedback from you, the community, as we consider future policy revisions. We are committed to improvement and prepared to make change to better the quality of life for our viewers and creators on Twitch. I bet Amaranth got like a personal email that was like, "Yo, girl, we're updating this shit, so just be careful." Hey, Aaron, how's it going? How are you doing, Aaron? We're doing fantastic. Okay, so final thoughts on this, Ari? What do you think?
I mean, I am glad that they did clarify the breastfeeding thing, 100%. The other stuff is the only other thing I would be like, is the art thing. But like I said, like I can understand how it could be a slippery slope.
Yeah, the body art. Sorry, go.
Oh no, I mean, just like art, like drawing art.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's the body art thing. Yeah. That's like watching. Like I don't understand why that's even allowed. Like I've watched body art streams, and it's just like you're ass naked right now. Like what? I don't. What? No. Like I don't. See,
I don't mind stuff like that because I'm like, oh, you're doing cool.
So there you go. But. All right. Are you want to take this next one too about the real science in Borderlands?
About the what?
The real science in Borderlands.
You can.
Okay. You can now do real science in Borderlands 3. of all places. That's right. In March, we turned your attention to a game called Fold It. Okay, this is an article, sorry, from PC Gamer. In March, we turned your attention to a game called Fold It, developed by a researcher at the University of Washington. That the players fold protein chains to create new structures with change functions in order to help with the development of treatments for diseases like HIV, cancer, Alzheimer's, and even COVID-19. It's important work, but not exactly glamorous. The Fold It website looks like an appendix to an obscure, complex, scholarly article I may have pretended to have read back when I was still trying to impress my bosses. It's kind of hard to believe, but now Borderlands 3, a fun shooter, but with all due respect, not exactly the most intellectually weighty endeavor of all time. Is doing something similar. Borderlands Science announced today with a flashy trailer featuring Dr. Bailey, the Emmy-nominated co-star of Big Bang Theory, who is also actually holds a doctorate in neuroscience, is a mini-game in Borderlands 3 in which players solve colored block puzzles based on DNA strands in order to help scientists compare and map microbes, a job that computers are apparently not very good at. Borderlands Science is a result of a partnership between Gearbox, McGill University, Massive Multiplayer Online Science, and the MicroSeta Initiative at UC San Diego School of Medicine. It was a simple choice to join Gearbox and its partners in making Borderlands Science a reality. McGill University professor Jerome said, walking to help align the gaming community with the biomedical field allows these two passionate groups to work together toward a result that we might not realize without the collaborative effort. So you play a mini game in Borderlands, and then that information gets sent, and it actually helps the science community with breaking down genomes.
That's dope as hell.
You're just basically doing their job for them.
Well, yeah, because I guess computers aren't that good yet. Once computers learn how to do that, that's when we're fucking dead. That's when it becomes Westworld.
Well, they've been having computers trying to do that for a long, long time.
That's right. Let's watch the trailer real quick.
Hey folks, this is Maya Bialik, actor, PhD scientist, researcher, and your favorite person. Today, I'm here to talk to you about video games and science, and how we can grab both by their necks and make them kiss, consensually. Long story short, by playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research, as in data that helps real people in meat space. Speaking of meat, did you know that more than half the cells in our bodies are alien? Only 43% of our cells are of human origin. The rest belong to foreign microbes. These microbes have a massive impact on our body's health. The more we study microbes, the more we can learn about the accumulation of meat and existential terror that is the human body. These microbes are made up of DNA, just like us. Each microbe has its own special DNA signature, and similar species of microbes have similar DNA.
Right.
If we could sequence all the different species of microbes found in the human body, which, remember, make up more than half of the cells in our body, we'd learn a ton about ourselves. To that end, the MicroSeta Initiative collected tens of thousands of samples of, to use the scientific term, doo-doo. Extracted the DNA of the microbes inside and sequenced it. Now we just need to organize this data. Unfortunately, though computers excel at certain tasks like crunching numbers or tracking down specific pornography, they're not so good at organizing DNA information. See, different species of microbes have similar but not quite identical DNA. That means mapping their sequences can be kind of ambiguous. The computer makes lots of small mistakes that can corrupt downstream analysis. Which brings us back to video games. So we've got several million sequences that are each 150 nucleotides long that are riddled with small errors from the computer analysis. How can we get rid of all these errors? With your help. We've taken the millions of DNA sequences and broken them down into bite-sized puzzles that you can play and solve inside Borderlands 3. And try not to think about the fact that the DNA came from human excrement when I use phrases like bite-sized. By playing Borderlands Science inside Borderlands 3, you'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this dung data. The game is simple. You'll be confronted with different strands of DNA, each made up of individual tiles. It's your job to place as many of these tiles as possible in their appropriate row while matching the colors. It's not always possible to line everything up perfectly, but that's okay. By playing the game and matching the sequences, you'll also be identifying the
Dope
errors
as
in our
fuck.
computer analysis and helping scientists across the planet build a better algorithm for the future. And since all this research is open access, the entire scientific community will benefit from it. This research could directly lead to a universal catalog of all known microbes, which could lead to new breakthroughs in food, medicine, exercise. The sky's the limit. And it all starts with you playing a video game. But if the pursuit of knowledge isn't enough of an encouragement to sort through virtual butt microbes, then fear not. Playing Borderlands Science earns you in-game currency you can spend on booster items for your characters. Oh, and this is all totally free. Just activate the Borderlands Science machine on Sanctuary 3 and sort some gut microbes.
Huh. That's oh, that's whoop. My
That's
news.
actually super cool.
That's awesome. I like that a lot. That's really cool. So there you go. Help science play games. There you go. Help science play games. Help science play games. All right. Last but not least topic tonight is. Oh wait, no wait. Oh wait, I missed one. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. Whoa, I missed it. Here it is. Okay.
No to
I'm
two
sorry.
play Saturdays. That's right.
Well, hold on. We'll just go ahead and talk about this real quick before I jump on. What? Is it gone? The tweet. Okay. All right. So we'll talk about this real quick. Google Stadia is officially being offered for free starting today, Ari. It's funny. Oh, this. Okay. It's funny that Google Stadia is free now that no one wants it.
Are you gonna get it?
Fuck no. That can't even give it away now. Like, shit. They've already hit 5 million data sequences in Borderlands. That's fucking cool, dude. That's awesome.
That is really cool. Sorry. I don't keep talking.
Stevie B, go start saving lives. I will. The free game list, though. Womp womp. GG. I know, right? Now no one wants it. Google has announced it's starting today, Ari, and rolling out over the next 48 hours. Stadia is now free to use in all 14 countries where the game streaming service is supported, as long as you have a Gmail account. New users can sign up at Stadia's website with a Gmail account. No one's doing that. Players who
Do I
sign
have
in.
to have a controller?
Yep. Players who sign up today during the new free rollout, however, will also receive 2 free months to Stadia's Pro subscription tier level. Damn, they can't even give away their Pro subscription level. With the option to either continue at $9.99 a month subscription or opt out after it, and anyone already subscribed to Stadia Pro will simply not be charged for the next 2 months. The Pro subscription tier allows players to claim free games from their Stadia library on a regular basis, which they will have access to so long as their subscription is held, similar to a PlayStation Plus subscription. The current list of free games Stadia Pro users can claim is Destiny 2, the collection. That's good. Okay, so that's... Oh, God. It's Grid, Guild.
Bitlings. Hold on.
What is this? So you get Destiny 2 and play with like the 3 other people that have Google Stadia and Destiny 2. Yo. Google Stadia is a fucking dumpster fire. Like, oh my gosh. Stadia flopped harder than Raph Prime has been banned by Stevie B. No, Raph, I won't. Oh, God, I wouldn't ban you for something like that. I'd give you a fucking high five. What? What? Oh, wait. Flopped harder than you're going to say me falling down the stairs, right? Yeah, no. Google Stadia has flopped harder than me falling down the fucking stairs. That is a legit statement, Raph. That is legit. Like, that.
Timber!
Like, I don't know anyone with Google Stadia. DST coming in. Hold on. This is pinging 3 digits. No. DST likes it. That's cool. Eric Cole said I'm so late. It's okay. We're still here.
That's right.
But, like, Bro, who was fucking playing this? Denny said, I'd buy Fallout 76 for getting a free Stadia account. Well, Fallout 76 is decent. Like, this is fucking trash.
It's a wild Ari. That's right.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna
what the
get it.
What the fuck is Stadia? I know, I might get it just for the fucking lulz. Because I got this Chromecast right here, so I just randomly got one the other day. So I was like, fuck it. Maybe I'll try it out. And
Let's look up Steam World. Dig
what?
2? Oh, so it's Dig. Steam World Dig 2.
76
series
was
of
garbage, and I have no desire for it. Denny, have you actually played it? It's pretty decent. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I was reading chat. I apologize.
Rude. No, you're fine. Steam World is a series of video adventures of a race of steam-driven robots in a post-apocalyptic steampunk world. The games are developed and published by Swedish video game developer Image and Form.
Whew. You can also get stacks on stacks on stacks. What?
Oh my god. Well, that brings up a video. It's a rapper.
A rapper?
Yeah. All right. So this is a very chaotic physics-based 3D tower building game where players use physics helmets to help players build towers from blocks that fall into this world. Players will play rocket men with helmets. Well, I'm sorry. This is weirdly written. Will play rocket. Men with helmets will try to build a tower that is so beautiful with a very high size. I'm not even kidding. That's how it's written.
I believe you. Oh boy. Alright, so there you go. If you want to try out Google Stadia and you have a Chromecast and a Bluetooth controller, it's PlayStation, right? I guess you could use a PlayStation controller, maybe. And I think the later Xbox controllers are Bluetooth now too. So there you go. So if you have one of those, try it out. It's free. But you know, you could get Destiny 2 on your fucking Xbox or PlayStation, I don't know. Hold on. I'm gonna play this for Google Stadia. It's gotta be done.
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is.
They did try, and it didn't succeed. So you go. Rap Prime, I feel Curb theme would be better for Stadia. All right, you're right. This too. Yeah, you're right. They both work. Raph. Curb is probably better, to be honest, Raph. Just, what the fuck? I wish Trex was here, because Trex would find some ass backwards, front, sideways way to try to defend this shit. Like, he would... He'd try fucking hard to try to defend this shit. It's undefensible. Alright, so that's it for Google Stadia. Okay. Alright, so the biggest news over the past couple of days, has been this bad boy. A first look at DualSense, PS5's new wireless controller.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at it. Okay, so, oh man, all right. I don't have my actual PS5 controller with me. So it looks like they're finally conforming to the Xbox 360 developed standard, right? Like Xbox 360 came with their controller, and everybody was like, "Let's follow suit." So PlayStation still held out on their other controllers. Now they're like, fuck it, let's do it. I know they have the joysticks in a different spot a little bit. How do you mean? I mean like hold on. Like grip like this, where it has the grips down the side. Like it's just, and like the body and the way the triggers are set up. It's all set up like the standard. When the 360 controller came out, all controllers kind of fell suit to that because everybody loved the 360 controller. That's why Xbox hasn't really changed their controller design since the 360.
I knew it.
You what?
I didn't like their controllers.
What, the Xbox? That's fine. I mean, you're allowed to be the minority, okay? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just kidding. Your face.
Guess I'll be texting you soon.
Sorry. Even Xbox is I mean, that's. I mean, I understand. Like, that's your opinion, but the general consensus is everybody loves the Xbox controller. It may change once I hold it, but it looks less comfortable to me than the PS4 controller. Well, first off, the PS4 controller isn't very comfortable. I never really thought it was. I think it's. I like. I don't know about the rest. What I don't like about this controller is the color scheme. I don't like white stuff like this because they just get fucking dirty fast.
You want to know who loves that kind of stuff?
What?
Your husband.
I have a lot. You talking about
Shane.
Shane? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So he loves like white stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
one of his controllers is white.
Damn. All right. Ericola says looks horrible. Jerry says I love the PS. Okay, so I don't want to have a merit debate over which one feels better. I mean, obviously people have personal preferences, but there is a general consensus. You know, and I'm not trying to because I'm an ex-boner or anything like that. I'm just saying. But I'm super looking forward to the new trigger system on. Right, so I do. So everybody's like, "Oh, they're bringing the light bar back." The light bar was always coming back because PSVR is compatible with the PS5, and you have to have the light bar on a PlayStation controller to use it on the PSVR. So that was coming back. General consensus says Xbox CB. Listen, I'm not. Look. Nintendo does it like. I mean, even fucking Google Stadia did it. Like, they all have that standard format. That's fine. I mean, you guys can say I'm wrong, and that's fine, but I'm not. So.
But you are.
No, that's fine. You can disagree. I never felt a controller really sucked, except like the very first Xbox controllers and the GameCube ones. The very first Xbox controllers, I don't know what the fuck was like. I don't know who sat in a room and was like, let's make these super thick fucking I don't know. Now I
cut you off by means. Why is it breaking up?
I don't know what's breaking up.
The chat was breaking up. This is the new PlayStation controller.
Okay. They're still holding strong with the two analogs being, a flat plane.
What's he said? He's like the two analog.
Talking about the analog sticks.
Oh yeah. Press conferences, blog post from Sony. We've reached an exciting milestone with PlayStation 5, so we're starting to ship our new controller in its final design to developers who are implementing its unique features into their games.
Now show me the God tier controller, also known as the Series X.
First off, I'm mad because I don't have any fucking Oreos. Like, I'm fucking jealous right now.
You can see them?
I want a glass of milk. I can. They can't. I can. On the Discord.
Oh, okay.
For those you guys can't see Shane because I got. There you go. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
That's called quarantine living right there.
You gave him an Oreo boner.
Ayo.
So you bring up the other controller? Why did you gave up? Brought up the screen when he talked about you could see.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. What was it?
Series X.
No, the Series X controller. I mean, the Series X controller is like the Xbox One controller, pretty much.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I agree with you, 110%.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I agree with you. That's why Sony's conforming.
That's why Sony's conforming.
Okay, but first one, everyone in the PlayStation community get a first look at the DualSense wireless controller and hear our vision for how the new controller will captivate more of your senses as you interact with the virtual world in PS5 games. You guys see how my brain just like freezes and then goes? The feature, I need to get more sleep. The features of DualSense along with PS5's Tempest 3D audio tech will deliver a new feeling of immersion to players. When PS4 launched in 2013, the DualShock 4 wireless controller garnered a lot of positive feedback from gamers and developers for being the best PlayStation controller yet, and for introducing forward-looking features like the share button that brought us to the next question: how do we build upon the success? So this still has a speaker in the middle, so that's cool. So I really like that about the DualShock, that it that like things that happen in the game and the fucking controller would start yelling at you. I liked it a lot. I mean, it's not been broke for almost 25 years since the DualShock first showed up. Well, obviously they had to fix it, so it's kind of been broke, right? I don't know. After thoughtful consideration, we decided to keep much of what gamers love about DualShock 4 intact, while also adding new functionality, like making it like the Xbox controller, and refining the design. Based on our discussion with developers, we concluded that the sense of touch within gameplay, much like audio, hasn't been a big focus for any gamers. We had a great opportunity with PS5 to innovate by offering game creators the ability to explore how they can heighten the feeling of immersion through our new controller. This is why we adopted haptic feedback, which adds a variety of powerful sensations you'll feel when you play, such as the slow grittiness of driving a car through mud. This is pretty cool. We also incorporated adaptive triggers into the L2, R2 buttons of DualSense, so you can truly feel the tension of your actions, like when drawing a bow and just shooting an arrow, or shooting a gun, let's be honest. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. For the buttons, you'll notice there is no longer a share button. We had to add DualShock 4, don't worry. It's not going away. In fact, we build upon the success of it. Okay, so the share button, that's cool. I mean, share create button, that's cool. Oh, it's also got a built-in microphone array, which enables players to easily chat with friends without a headset. That's pretty cool. Excuse me. It's got
that is pretty cool.
Speaker and a mic built into it. But of course, if you're playing a chat for a long period, it's good to have that. So it's gonna. Okay, so what they're saying here is that if you want to just say "What's up," go for it. But you're gonna play for a long period of time. It sounds like shit. So. Okay, so now let's talk about the colors. Traditionally, our base colors have a single color. As you can see, we went a different direction this time around. And decided on two-tone design. Additionally, we changed the position of the light bar. That will give an extra pop on DualShock 4. It's set on the top of the controller now. It sits on each side of the touchpad, giving it a slightly larger look and feel. Sweet. We are thrilled about sharing the final look of the DualSense controller with our fans, and we can't wait for everyone to get their hands on it. I'd like to close the message. Okay, we won't read the message. So I think this also confirms, all right, when you say that the PS5 launch is probably going to be white, right? Because they haven't actually shown us the console yet. I think it's going to end up being white.
I don't know. I don't know that they completely.
You think it'll be a white and black mix up like this is?
Wait, well, I think you said wipe it.
No, white. Like the PS5 when it launches, it'll be white because the controller they're showing off is white.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a really good question.
Yeah,
it might be all white. I
yeah,
can see it being all white.
Because it's also got a little black in it, so it's like, oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I don't know. I would have. That just totally fucked my brain trying to picture that. I have no idea.
Jared said it scared the shit out of me having my anime character from Dragon Ball Z yelling at me out of my controller. I know, right? Only good games have the optional, Jareth. Like you could turn on off, right? Rapon says, at least you ain't gonna buy batteries for DualShocks. Well, see, here's the thing, right? I thought about this because we talked about it before. Xbox sort of gives you the option, right? Because you can buy rechargeables and charge it, or
you can get the rechargeable one.
Right. So you don't really get the option with this to do that, right? So if the battery goes bad and your controller just goes bad. So Xbox is kind of better because they give you an option. You can buy a recharge kit or buy a third-party battery pack, and then it's the same thing. Like I don't understand the argument you're saying it's better because it's rechargeable when the Xbox controller is both. I mean,
yeah,
you do have to buy like an extra charge kit or something, so you can kind of talk shit about that. But at the end of the day, you get both options with Xbox.
You don't even have to buy the separate charge kit because if you buy the battery that has the charge pad on the bottom or the one where you plug it into it, you can right
hold on. I'll be back like usual or two-tone but not white. Yeah, it'll be black like usual or two-tone but not white. I think it'll be two-toned. And the OG Xbox was black, sold separately. like a bad toy on Xmas. Danny says, remember when you said about Trex making ass backwards ways of justifying stuff? That's you right now. How is that me right now? Okay, so explain that to me. Explain to me how it's ass backwards, right? You can get a recharge kit for the Xbox controller, right? That's a fact. You can get a recharge kit, or like I already said, you can get batteries that recharge, right? So you have those options. You have a recharge kit, you can charge it that way, right? And so you'll never have to buy batteries again, right? With the PlayStation controller, you can charge it, and that's it. There's more options with the Xbox controller, less options with the PlayStation controller. How is that ass backwards? Like, more options or ass backwards? You're making no sense right now. I'm calling you out, Denny. Explain the shit to me, please. Aaron said, also, you know how many times I've seen people rage and have their batteries fall out of their controllers? Well, they're just being stupid. Because the Dual Shock... Reference said, because the Dual Shock don't need options. Well, that's... I mean, what do you do? Like, that's fanboyism, Raphron. Now you sound like me. Dave said, if you want to make the argument, then the Xbox controller should come with a rechargeable that you can choose not to use. Well, that's the point I made earlier. Your only argument is that you have to buy something extra. That's it. That's the only argument you have, Denny. But you get the option for both with the Xbox.
But that's how some of the controllers are sold.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them do come with the rechargeable battery pack.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. They do have the double packs. You're
That's
right.
why I was like, I'm pretty sure ours came with it.
You're absolutely right. So,
yeah, some of the controllers when you get them come with battery.
Aaron said, but not with the console. No, not with the console. You have to buy it as a second controller separately. But again, you know, that's the argument you can use. But so the expensive third-party controllers do, sure. No, they have Ari's right. They have packs that are Microsoft branded that come with a Microsoft branded battery pack and a Microsoft cable. I used to work at GameStop, Raph. Denny knows. I know fucking Denny can say something about that because he works there too. They sell it all in one Microsoft package. I mean, we can have this debate all day. It's just, I mean, it's how it goes. It's moot for me anyway. I choose my console by the game's offer, not the power of the system or options of the controller. Well, see, Denny, now you're just backing up and conceding. So I guess that means I win. Oh, Denny, listen.
I won.
It's okay, Denny. This one's for Denny. This one, shout out to Denny.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
They would never understand, Denny. It's fine. I used to work at GameStop as the guy who offered people $1 for a $40 game. I didn't offer that. You act like I made the prices. I didn't offer that. In fact, I used to tell people, look.
But you chose to conform.
I did. I conform. You know I like to poke the anger from you. And you know I like to fucking call you out for being wrong all the time. So I guess we're both winning, Denny. I love you. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. So yeah, so there you go. This is pretty cool. I will probably get the Series X first. Because I am an X-boner through and through. At this point, you know, I don't know. I think they both have to, like, one of them has to floor me. Well, I don't fucking know. Like, Denny will remember that. He will. I don't know. Stevie B, you're gonna get both. I mean, I'll probably eventually get both.
Yeah,
right?
he definitely is gonna get both.
Let's be honest, right? I'll eventually get both. I'll eventually get both. Like most consoles, I may get them like 3 years after they launch and have a library. Yeah, that's true, Aaron. That's because there's never much to offer, and who knows what's gonna happen with the manufacturing of these this year. This year is so crazy. Hopefully, we're not into November and stupid shit like this is still happening. But Jason, you're gonna get Xbox because you're a fanboy. You'll get the PS5 for Spider-Man 2. You fucking right. You fucking right, dude. Especially now since Sony bought Insomniac. There's not a fucking chance of it coming out. Rapper, at the end of the day, here's my position. Both are fine. Both are good, but where's the good RPGs on Xbox? Where's the good J? Oh, you gotta throw a fucking J in front of that, Rapper. And Microsoft is starting to get them. Their Japanese market's coming through. But Sony does have a better JRPG market than Microsoft does for sure. And that's personal preference, right? There you go. My first big JRPG game that's not a Final Fantasy game has been on the Switch. So, I don't know. But there you go. There's the PS5 control. Oh, here we go. But Denny, well, isn't the Series X releasing without any Series X games to begin with? Like, no release games for the X for like 6 to 8 months after launch. God damn it! Look, you triggered me, Denny. Okay, fuck. Listen. Okay, are you watching? Watch me. You're falling in to like one of these stupid ass clickbait news articles, right? So there's like a shaming news article that was like, Series X won't have any launch titles. It's because Microsoft's next plan is to make sure that everybody can play on everything. So when a game launches, when a launch title launches, it's going to come out for the One X and for the Series X and for the Xbox One, so everyone can play on it. It's just going to look a fuck ton better on the Series X, okay? They're trying to release it for everything. The PS5 games that come out are PS5 exclusives. You're only going to be able to play them on a PS5 by dropping like $500 fucking dollars. A good game comes out on the Series X and you can't afford it. You can only play it. You're going to fucking play it on the Xbox. So you're fucking... I feel like you looked something up and you knew this was going to trigger me, so you fucking said it. Okay? Because if it's true, you sound like an asshole. So I really hope that that's not the fucking case, Denny. Okay? I really hope, Denny, that you don't actually think that and you know how it really works. Okay? Whew! 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 Redpon said, first year, all first-party Microsoft games will be Xbox One games, upscale on Series X. No, it's fucking... I'm done. Raph, you're trying to... You're trying to bait me. That's fine. You guys can try to bait me all you want. Bait away, okay? But it's not the case. And plus, the specs released. I didn't want to do a whole specs talk tonight, but the specs released... And your fucking PS5, the Xbox Series X is running way better than your fucking PS5, okay? So eat it, okay? The Series X is the best. No! Exponent Stevie B, no! Sorry. Whew. You guys are bringing out the fanboy.
All right, well, Outriders is supposed to launch during the holidays 2020 on both Xbox Series X and PS5, as well as... Halo Infinite is supposed to launch. And given Halo Infinite is supposed to launch later in 2020, but Outriders is supposed to launch during the holiday with Xbox Series X and PS5.
Yeah, so suck it.
2020.
Denny, right? Xbox One game.
Some of these other games, which they're not telling me. I just Googled it. Is Watch Dogs Legion, Rainbow Six Quarantine, Gods and Monsters 2 unannounced.
They might change
Battlefield 6 and Sims 5 will also be coming out the Xbox X Series X. As well as Ori and the Will of the Wisps, February 11th, 2020. Minecraft Dungeons, Spring 2020. Minecraft Flight Simulator. Those that are 2ED. But there are some games that are coming out with and near the launch of the Series X. Or at least one.
Jared said, wait, Halo Infinite, what's Halo Infinite? Jared, I mean this in the utmost sincerity. I really do. But have you been living under a fucking rock, dude? Like, Halo Infinite's been announced for like a year now. They combined them all. I thought they already did that. No, Halo Infinite is like a new Halo game. Like, it's a Series X launch title. Michelle says, Sims 5? Are there so many Sims 4 Xbox to create? Yeah, I don't know. But no. So, I just think it's funny that it's Denny, that one of your biggest gripes is that a game that can be played on both the Series X and a One X, even though it's built for the Series X and downscaled for the Xbox One, right? Like, because they're creating this, like, fucking almost like cell phone kind of situation, so no one's really left out of the games that come out. Like that's a fucking downgrade for you. You're shitting on that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Fuck.
That's like Cyberpunk 2077. They are
right.
They're upgrading it for free for the X Series X.
Last thing I'll say on it, would you say Destiny 1 is a PS4, Xbox One game or a PC, PS3, 360 game? It launched on all of them. Destiny 1? You know what? I don't know, man. Beth said, can you two end this argument and then come to bed? I mean, I can end the argument right now. I'll just fucking ban Denny from the chat. I'm just kidding. It had to be made for PS3 360, so it run on them. Well, there, exactly, right. So this is why we need to sit down and talk, because my point is flying way over your head. Your point's not flying over my head. Your point is just wrong. Maybe
Jesus
one.
Christ.
Is that fucked up? I'm sorry. This is how I talk to Trex. So like, so, I'm sorry. This is how I get with Trex on this, and Ari's just here. Like, so me and Trex butt heads. Ari's like a reasonable, like, she's like, let me Google it and find out what it is.
Let me do some information.
Yeah. There you go. So there you go. And it's not just Trex, Stevie B. You're trying to say, I know it's me. I can't get it across in text. That's fine, Denny. Maybe you and I will sit down and we'll stream a fucking chat. But right now, I'm right, you're wrong. So. Oh, streamer's prerogative. What can I say? I'm just kidding, Denny. I love you. I love you so much. I'm just kidding. It's not just. Oh, hold on. I said butt heads. Yeah. we have fun here on the game, but we have fun tonight. I can't go at Trex. I'll just go at all of you. I'm just joking. Ari drinking the bottle. All right. There you go. That's it. To finalize it up, I think his control looks fine. I do like the DualShock. I mean, I play fucking. Oh my gosh. There you go. You see me fucking play PS4 games. I don't fucking dislike Sony games. I play PS4 all the time. So yeah, I don't have an issue with the DualShock.
Not beer. It's sparkling mineral water.
Bullshit. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. This is Ari trying to explain it's not beer. Seuss said sure it is. There you go. No, but I do love the console wars, man. I fucking love it. I love it. It's good. Raffron says no, Steve. Oh, Raff always has a better song. Let her drink booze. The world is poo poo. You're fucking right about
Thank
that.
you, Aaron.
That's all we got left. Benny Hill was the music for our convo just now about PS. You're right. At the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter, right? It just doesn't. Denny, are you still in chat? I hope there's no hard feelings. I was totally just fucking around. I really hope there's no hard feelings.
Shane's watching a movie.
I know, it's fine. It's just fucking Black Hawk Down going on back there. Yeah, I'm here, dude. All right, I'm sorry. I hope you're not mad or anything. I was just fucking around. I get so heated. I get so heated with console wars, bro. I get so heated. You guys have seen it a bunch already. Ari, have you ever seen our Trex and I's D-pad videos? We used to do the D-pads. It was just a fucking stupid thing we did. I think Denny even did one. Did you do one too? And we only did like 3 videos. It was like opening an Xbox One X. It was fucking dumb. I think Denny was there for one. Maybe we planned it. I mean, I'll end up having both as well. That's how it goes down, right, Denny? Can Steven at least wear a Blue Wizards hat when debating consoles? Yes. I still watch those episodes. Yeah, I was in the one for the Labo. That's right. Yeah, I think we did Labo, PlayStation 1, and Xbox One. I think that was it. So, Ari, do you watch a lot of South Park or not watch a lot of South Park? Do you watch a lot of South Park?
Do I?
Yeah.
When I was like younger, not now. Ever.
I'm more grown up now, you immature piece of shit. There was a when the Xbox One and PS4 were coming out, there was like a Game of Thrones style game where like the kids were split down the fucking middle, right? Like between they were all like gonna go to Black Friday at the mall and get the next gen consoles, right? And then when they were making their plans, they were finally, yeah, we're getting Xbox. It's like, no, we're getting PlayStation. So like the whole fucking town of the kids got split down the middle, and Cartman was leading the Xboxes. So it's like I watched that shit, and I'm like, God, this is fucking me.
This is my life.
Yeah, I was like, this is like, it's like, I don't know. So there you go. All right, so then we'll go to the Game Report end screen. This is, oh wait, no, hold on. We'll go back here. Okay, there you go. So we're not actually leaving the stream, right? We're gonna play a couple of rounds of Uno, right, tonight?
Yeah. Well, depending on how long the matches are, I don't know.
It shouldn't be too long. We can get a couple in, right? We just get a couple in.
Yeah.
So we'll try it out. So that is something you people over YouTube are gonna miss. So that's why you need to come over here and watch us. That's right, and watch us live at twitch.tv/nerdsoftheapocalypse. Generally, it's on Tuesdays, but it's kind of shifted to Wednesday. I don't know. If you just go to our Discord, right? You can go to Discord, and then you'll see when we go live with it all the time. It's either Tuesdays and or Wednesdays. Is that Uno on stream? Yes, we're gonna do a couple rounds of Uno's on stream with Chris the Asian if he's still here and he wanted to join in, and then we have a fourth spot for anybody that calls it. I'm usually the YouTube person. It's okay, Aaron. But now you're here live, so there you go. That's fine. So yeah, twitch.tv/nerdsoftheapocalypse. Just come hang out with us. Dane said, all right, I'm heading to bed. I'm still essential, so I have to be in the morning. All right, good night, buddy. So yeah, so come hang out with us. Come hang out with us live. It's fun. We have a good time. And let's see. So you can find us on Twitter at Nerds of the Apoc. It's right there in the middle. And then on Ari's side, which is the left side, right? I think it's not my left side, but it should be, or maybe it's your right side. I don't know. It's one of y'all's sides. At Aurelius, and then mine is at Stevie B 5986. And then you can search YouTube for Nerds of the Apocalypse, and there we are. And then you can search Facebook for Nerds of the Apocalypse, and there we are. But remember, if you like the page, I'll know your real name. I'm just kidding. Please go like the page. I won't stalk you. I swear. So. I actually watched this one streamer that talked about everyone that donates to her PayPal, that she like fucking follows into Facebook and like sees who's donating to her. I was like, that's fucking weird. Don't do that.
That is weird. Like that's too much.
it's way too much. So yeah, so there you go. And then I have my own YouTube channel to search for Stevie B and Resident Evil. You have to add the Resident Evil at the end because it's a Resident Evil focused YouTube channel, and that bastard from the 80s, the pop singer Stevie B, will come up if you don't throw the Resident Evil at the end. Don't worry, we'll beat him in the search algorithms one day, but that day is not today. So, all right. So thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. If you want to hang out for the Uno stream, just stick around so I can get that set up for us. Because I need
the pop singer.
Yes, that's
Do
right.
it.
Overthrow the pop singer. It's gonna happen. So I'm gonna put up the game report and then we'll be back with y'all in just a minute. We'll be back out in just a minute.
Skitty bap bap bap.